Hi, and welcome back to my playthrough of WhiskerWood. Last episode, you would have seen we had increased our land and we started to working towards trying to get this sorted, getting here. We started expanding our housing. So as you can see here, we've got 1, 2. And we are going to slowly do that as we go along, and we started knocking down some housing. We've also begun doing research. Now we've got this ready, but one of the things we're going to need to do is focus on allowing our plank production to produce now. We don't really want to get any more whiskers. I think we have enough for now for what we need to do. One of the things we are going to want to do, though, you see we're going to have more housing up here, is knock down this housing as well. We may actually recruit a few extra whiskers, saying that, because we will need a few extra workers. We are going to start having a bit of a food problem, as you see here. So one of the things I'm going to start to focus on is probably getting a few fisheries up and going. And this is probably not fisheries, fishing docks. I'm probably going to do this over here as well. But right now, I'm going to wait for these sections to be finished, allow them to build this up, and we're going to move on. And one of the other things we are going to focus on this time round is we're going to focus on getting some more food production over here. I'm also going to start looking at getting a few other extra things. Now, as you see here, we've got these two here. We may start to destroy these and replace it with the upgraded version. And it's the same with here. We're going to upgrade this, remove this and build the upgraded version up here, just for basic woven cloaks. At the moment we've got plenty there. We've got 22 in there. And if we need more, we can always get more. Make more. So, let's continue to the next day. And let's see how this all goes. Offering trade, yes, let's have a look at what Smuggler's offering us today. So, we can get quite a bit there. Can we get enough for a gold bullion bar? Yes, we can. So we're going to accept that trade, get a gold bullion bar, because we will slowly start to increase a lot of our production and be able to get more from these kind of places. As for this, I'm going to go with that because we do need the food more. And how's this going? So they've got a lot of shipment to move. Right. But one of the things I am going to do very shortly is start thinking, oh, we're going to need definitely 2 new farmers. And I'm going to grab this guy. That's it. And the rest are just going to reject for now. I'm going to build a new farm. What's this? Camp is idle. Which camp is idle? Oh, that's got no resource. Right. This is a good time to move this. So that's also idle. That's fine, because we're going to move this up to here. Because what we're going to do is a very simple thing. Oh, there we go. Now it's after, and it's that way. And then I'm going to knock this down to here. And then I'm just going to get these guys up and going. And we're going to get this up here. Oh. No, actually, we're going to get this over here. Because we want that to go up. And then we're going to put a wooden plank up here to there. Allows them to go into there. Then we're going to continue to get more wood. Now what this means here is going to go eventually. So I'm going to just get reject all. And we're going to replace around here. What we're going to do is look to replace some of this here. Move some of these kind of things. So I don't need all these here. So I can get rid of that shed. I can get rid of that. Gives me some wood back. I can get this. And what I can do is, well, I'm not going to go for that there. I am going to... Oh, wait. I could actually pause all these for now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause these for now. I don't need these being built just yet. Do I? No, I've got plenty of space still. So I'm going to pause that. Because we want to really focus on... What we really want to focus on at the moment is getting the planks for this over here. So, let's get a storage belt. Let's get storage up and going. So, we're going to have this here. Like so. And we're going to want to empty that out eventually. So, someone will come and empty that. What we are going to do as well is we're going to get this over here. Now, again, I'm going to remove this here. Because I don't need all these here. We can have that there. And basically we can have this here. Now that's going to be quite good. Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at where I can build this farm. And where would it be advantageous? Now,
droughts in the southern colonies have ruined.
I already know that, yeah. Now press that, not go that. Yeah, it's quest accepted. I don't really want to do that though yet. I want to focus more on getting my food production sorted. Then once my food production is sorted, I can go around and sort out everything else. Now, can I press T? No. Well, if we do that there, that allows me to go to all those little spots there. And I'm just going to quickly... so because we want that, definitely. And then what we're going to do is slowly, once this guy's going up and going again, I'm going to slowly move all that there. I'm actually going to just get rid of this. Can I get rid of that? Yeah, there we go. Oh, you can just do that, so I can just get rid of all that. Did not realise that. That is very useful. So I'm going to set this as the highest priority, so I do want that up first. And once all that's up, we can then focus. And like I said, we're going to move in a lot of this production around eventually. So hopefully they'll get that over there. And then we're going to move this farm eventually as well. In the meantime, I'm going to see what else I can grow. Can I grow... Oh, no, farm tool. We want berries. Can you actually grow cotton? Yes, you can. And I can build you a little path there as well. Let's get this cotton up here. And let's get you growing that for now. We'll have to decide where that's going to go. Oh, yeah, we can just build a little... Use a log one there. There we go. Doesn't look as pretty, but we're getting that done. And then once we get this done, we'll get him now then focus on full-on berry production. So what I'm going to do is go to here and click berries. We're going to get this full-on berry production here. And you see here, And all we then do is this. VVV. T. There we go. It's been awkward. And we're going to get 2 people working this. Then what we'll then do is, well, because this is going to be quite important here, just have making sure everyone can get down. V, 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 F. There we go. And then once we are ready, we will basically get a lot of that production going. Oh, we do need a lot more stone eventually. So I'm going to move these guys now. Let's see how the school is. Have we got more people? Well, we can always go with this one. Rude and weak. Let's get him doing it, and let's get him doing it. Let's have a look at our construction workers. Yes, we've got a couple of craftsmen now, which is great. That's what we want, because we can now focus on probably getting the stone building working. A couple of rude encounters, because we recruited a few rude people, but hey ho, it happens. Right, and then once we get that, I'm going to get another earthworks on the way. Oh, they want path decorates. Yes, we will look at that. One good thing about these quests is absolutely no timelines. So I don't have to worry about too much about the timelines at the moment. Tax ship. Let's see how much tax we've got to pay. Right, so we are actually going to just get rid of some of this flax. We've got plenty of it. There we go. And then we're going to go add a bit of this into it. We're going to go for... Ooh, do we need all that? Yeah, we'll go with that. So that's going to give us quite a lot of different things there. Ration meals, fuel, iron bars. It's all those kind of things. So let's see what this last shipment does. Let's make them really happy at the moment. Let's go and have a look here. We've got a smuggler coming in and a pirate blockade. With the pirate blockade, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Let's have a look. We do have this farmer. Who's there? We've got a few of these people. So we want to get this person, and I do want this monarchist and a loner. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We've got 4 more new people. So on that case... Oh, that's a good one. But, that's even better. Let's look at food situation. That is really good, because that's ration meals, and that gives us 4-star food. But this is better accommodation as well. Choices, choices, choices. I'm going to go with the better accommodation. We can get this as well, so we get 2. So we don't have to research that. We do actually have quite a few planks now. Now in this case, we're going to change this logistics to berries. That's going to be quite important for us. And because we moved that there, I'm going to just do a little bit of jiggery. Because we do want to improve our storage up here. So I'm going to move this. And what we're going to do, because this is the beauty of it, we can do that. They automatically blocked, disable from all that. And then we're going to get rid of these eventually. Oh, that does allow stone. Where's he going with that stone? Right, I could actually just tell them just to logistics. Set destination. Yeah, I don't want you going miles away. Oh, he's part of that. So actually I can just remove that logistics, can't I? Yeah, I can do that afterwards. Let's actually move that logistics, set destination. Those two, and then I can get rid of them afterwards. So these guys are working around the clock. Get as many planks as they can. We do have a nice supply of wood in there. And what I'm going to do is, just for the time being, I'm going to build a couple... Ooh. What we'll do is, once these are up, we're going to have another two on top. That's going to be for that. Have another one up here. In fact, we can actually probably just move this house out of the way. So we go build... Oh, no, sorry. Housing. We can actually... Because that's a one-person place. But one of the things we can actually do is replace those housing with this. Because they're just one each. So we can dig underneath here, dig that out, dig all this out, and then we can just have a row of housing up here, which will be down to the farmers. And then we'll move this eventually as well. This will be moved. In fact, I'm actually going to get the guy... No, I'm not going to get him working there just yet. Ooh, we've got 51. Ooh, we've got a few people out housing. Ooh. You know what? We are going to go and get some more. So let's get you up here. You up here. And what we will do, because I do want to have that, but I'm going to have a plank abode right here. And we're going to pause that one. Pause these two as well. And we're going to focus this. Once these are done, we're going to focus on getting this housing up here. And then I'm actually going to get my next production going. Which again, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this here. Which I'm going to have it here. And then we're going to have this over here. These are going to be paused for now. Because we're going to have like all the wood coming through. And actually, you know what? We're going to have wood coming through. I do want it down here. So actually, I'm going to cancel that. What we're going to do is, what we're just doing now is just plan this out. Because what I'm thinking of, and hear me out, is I kind of want it there. So I'm going to move this over here. Have them kissing almost, like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these over here and over here. Okay. So I'm going to have that there. I will probably get another one of these up over here. In fact, I'll get that planned out right now. So we're going to have that planned out. That's going to be paused as well. These are going to be paused because I don't want to start construction of them yet. One of the things I am going to do though is we're going to have two factories, and these are going to be two small sawmill places. I want it one here and eventually no one there. Fortunately, you can't twist them, but I do want another one there. Again, I'm going to cancel that for now. But I want them, actually, yeah. In fact, I actually want them. Let's make this a little bit more. Because I kind of want it like, probably like this and there. Because that's going to be like a little channel way, but we're going to have a couple little slots there. Got a housing there. So we can have a little bit of housing here, housing here, housing here. Mining, yeah. So that's what we're going to do. So I want it basically so we have a bit of pathway and a bit of a thing. So if I go here, I don't want it to there. Well, I'm going to expand all this out here as well. So I'm going to expand this out as well. So it's going to be fine. It's going to work. So that's what I kind of want. These two here. I'm going to pause both of these in a moment because I don't want to do those productions just yet. I want to basically get all this out first. So I'm going to move this as close as I can to here. Because I want it to focus out on getting all this out. Because once all that's done, we can then start getting the wood from here and start this production area. In fact, I'm actually just going to go here and do earthworks. Just so I can get this part here as well. Because that's what I plan to do. Nice little pattern there. Because we do need to expand that operation. There we go. As you see there, we still got a lot of bland food. We are going to start improving our food situation slowly. We do need to improve our housing. We've got 2 people now sleeping outside. That's not a good thing. But we really do need to really focus on this. And keep letting these guys do their job. They may help them out. Once this part's done, we can actually get the more housing up and going as well. And what you're going to start to see slowly, I'm going to start moving some of this housing because technically I only need 2. Should have enough housing up here because that'd be 8. Got 2, 4, 6, 8. You got these guys up here as well, but we'll start to expand in certain other areas as well. And I'll probably build another house up there because we are going to have a few extra farms. These farmer guys, I can actually probably build some stairs up. In fact, I'm going to go here. I'm going to have another farming tool. Let's go and have a look at this. Now, we should be having a lot of food coming from berries. And once you see this will be place for the berries. And what we will do is eventually remove some of this plank wood. We'll have another little storage thing. This will be eventually moved as well. As you can see here, all this will probably end up being moved at some point. Because I want to get the guys to do this part, but I need them to expand out here. You see there, now they're doing that. That's beautiful. Got plenty of stone there. In fact, I do actually need to get them mining again. So I'm going to go back to here. Let's go up. Let's go here. Okay, then we'll go here. See there, it's quite beautiful. We're probably not going to fill that in anymore. So got these guys clearing out. No storage destination. You know what? I'm going to build. And we're going to go right here. Because basically what this is going to be, this one's going to be for all the ores. And this one is going to be for all the stone. And how much? We have got a lot there, but I'm going to get this now resumed. Get some more housing up and going. Get these two resumed, because that is important. And once we get that housing resumed, we're going to start focusing on new housing down here. Now, our food situation seems to be okay, but we've got that high cuisine as well. So that's something we've always got to remember. We've got that extra cuisine. Then once we get these going, we're going to need a lot more wood. So this area is going to be like a full-on tree farm area. This area can be another food production, cloth production, cotton production, which can come in. We've got another good island there. That again will be another food. That's a good mining probably island. And we're going to look to expand our land basically like that. All the way through. This is the area I'm focusing on. We will want to go over here at some point because this has got potash. And potash, that is good for fertilizer. Right, let's see. Where are we? Squeakers are getting cleaned. And we have we started production yet on these? This paused. Is that paused? Okay, that's not paused. So is that one. Oh, yeah. Let's go end the day and move on to the next day. And let's see. Because we're now in summer. We do need to make sure our food gets in. So that's why this is going to be important. We also need to make sure we're getting now the resources in. A shame I can't really focus them. So what I'm going to do now is just move this guy over here. Just so we can try and focus these guys a little bit more. Because we want to focus this. Let's go to here, smuggler. Right. I want to smuggle this over to you. Let's smuggle a few of these. Can we do? Yes! Accept that trade. And then when he comes, we can probably get a few gold bullion bars to him. We don't have that much in terms of food, worry. Ah! Probably didn't want to do that just yet. I could do that and reduce the number. And we go that. Yeah. We don't want them to attack us this time. So we'll pay him off this time, just this once. Right. I will go with this. Because that's going to give us back up to where we need to be. Got Whisker's ship. Let's see who we got. Don't have much space. I'm going to go with this guy. And these two. And that's it. So we need 5 more housing, which is going to be fine because we've got these being produced. And what I'm actually going to do is start resume production of this. Because then we can start getting that in. We do have plenty of wood. We can start using that wood for that. And you know what? Because these guys have got a long way to go, we are going to actually just build a few storage sheds. So I'm going to build one up here. Actually, can I build it like this? No, I'm going to build it like here. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I can actually use that. And we're going to have wood just being stored there, and the guys can come pick up the wood. So they're waiting for that. And let's see. They've got those two done. So we still need one more house. We can get another one that resumed. We'll get this underneath resumed. Because what we're going to then do is slowly start to build this up down here. Because we're going to need people down here. We can then get that resumed, for example. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're just going to focus on getting one of these up and going. Because then what we're going to do is remove this. And then this can be exchanged for food mainly. We can change this around a little bit. And there we go. One island now. This is beautiful. Because now we're going to need a lot more wood. In fact, I'm going to move this guy out here of the way. Because I don't want him here. I'm going to want this guy on here. Going to pause that. Going to pause this as well. Because I'm going to want to get this up and going very quickly. Because once we get going, I want us to fly. So let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Got plenty of trees up here. So the best possible way is to probably go like this, up here, then up, and then up. But I'm going to use this one then. Because one of the things we can then do is eventually, once we start mining copper bars, because we've got rock salt here, we've got tin, we've got the copper as well, we've got iron ore, got all sorts around here. Once we start getting the copper bars, we can then start building some slides to make it quicker for our people to get up and down, get down, because that's something I will want to do. Eventually, I do want to fill this in, but that's going to take a long time. A lot of mining. Now, these guys can do all that. And eventually, once we're done up here, we're going to build like a little canteen thing up here. Have a little storage shed with some food. One of these with some food in it. So there's a lot of production still yet to be done. Got one person out house. So let's have a look here. So we'll basically double, which is still good. We still need to sort out some of the let's see, bed situation. Get more people in 2-star housing, which we are going to start doing. We are going to start seeing that happen once this come into play. And how many workers have we got? We've got 13. That's good. That's good. We're actually going to lose 1 or 2. Let's see if we can get someone more students in here. Let's get you. And let's get you. And here, I'm going to eventually get that going. In fact, we do want to actually probably move that. If I press B, how much does that give me? It gives me 2 stone, 10 planks. How much did it cost me to produce that? I think more stone, didn't it? Yes, it did cost. So one of the things we will do is we will move this down here. And we are going to have a stone production around here as well, eventually. What I'm going to do is expand out the back here, move these two. Like I said, I'm going to have a particular fishing section. I'll put the bath thing around about here. And remove all this here. Oh, got the tax ship. Bloody government on their taxes. Right, let's see. Right, we're going to get rid of that. 25 of that. Get rid of 25 of that. Take that. And there we go. We're going to send that shipment, because that's a good shipment. These guys have done their job there. I'm going to mine. Actually, going to get them to start mining some little bits here. So I'm going to get them to mine that gold, because that's a good important resource. Get this mined. And as you see there, they're going to get all that mined there. Then, let's reroll. See what we get. We'll take that, because we could use the stone. Right, so we're going to get a couple of workers now in there, because this is important. Because we do want to get more and more stuff. I'm going to get another guy, 2 guys working here. Then we're going to get one of these up and going. So I'm going to start off with this. Because we do want to focus all that production up and going. Now let's see if this is storage shed up here has been produced. Yes, it has. So let's go here. And I'm going to go straight into logistics. And I'm going straight into logs. So they're not having to travel very far. And they can just focus on logging. See there how they got that now done? We're going to give them a bit more extra space now to get up there. And what we're going to do is have a look. Got 2 people chipping away at that. And this is almost done, because what we're then going to do is put logs and little planks to go in there, but then we'll just focus on that and being planks, and that will not have any planks in it. Then we're going to put a storage shed here so they can just move wood there, so not having to travel very far. But hopefully we'll get this done. We've got a few people now working on it. Stocked ship's about to depart. Oops, I completely forgot about it. Let's refuse this one. We don't really want to get too much into tax, so I'm going to get rid of it. Reject shipment. Supplies rejected. We don't need any supplies today, my friend. Right, and this is one. I'm going to move this guy over to here. And I'm going to move him over to here just to focus. And this is the only way you can focus these guys. The only way you can prioritize that work and all this work. Because we've got little ground. And hopefully tomorrow this will be done. Then I can start focusing on better housing again. Because then I can get this unblocked and be producing. Then, like I said, I want to change this to face this way. And we can have food just stored in there all times. So, that is not a bad day. We have produced up to... got 68 planks of wood. We have spent a lot though. And we are going to get this guy working now. See how now they're having to walk all the way down here. Just drop all that off. Let's get the planks going. So we want logs. We want constantly to have 30, we want to have 40 in there. And we're going to allow for planks to be deposited there, so we're not travelling very far. And what I'm going... Is this got a logistics kind of quota as well for... Yeah, it does for planks. So eventually we're going to be able to put planks just straight into there. Moment, these guys are just constantly moving about, moving resources about. Eventually we're going to get this up and going, so these guys are going to be doing a similar thing. Let's have a look at our food situation. Our food situation is not doing too badly. We've actually got 4 resources coming into here. And how we began, yes, we have begun producing cotton. And there we go. We're going to now resume this construction. And this is going primarily for planks, that won't be. And then we're going to do, is eventually we're going to build a storage shed once we get this up and going. Get a couple more workers in that, at least 1 worker in there. And then we're going to have that then producing, sending wood that way. And we're actually going to get another. Where is it? Woodcutter up here. And this is just so we can literally start to get as much wood as possible, because that's what we need. We need tons and tons of wood. You see, we're actually coming on very, very nicely. Now we are midsummer. We are going to have to start thinking about winter, and that's why I'm thinking about the food situation as well. But we are going to think about, because we've got fuel. So after this, we're going to want... Oh, we don't have any work in there. So I'm going to get... Oh, where's that whisker gone? So that's what we need to figure out. Where's that whisker gone off to? What have you been doing? Right, you woodcutter. I'm actually... We can pick them up. Ooh. But I'm actually going to knock you both off, because I actually need that guy. And I'm going to need you to do this. And then I'm going to get you to go over here. That's going to go into there. I'm then going to put this just as mainly as planks. I'm going to remove the planks from here. That's just going to be purely wood. And then we're going to have a lot more resources coming in. Now, with that being said, I'm actually going to just slowly... And what we're going to do... Go like this, because then we can put this plank up here. And I'm going to have a few more housing over here as well. Like I said, this is going to be a bit of a housing area. First things first, we're just going to go and get these 2 paused and resumed. So tomorrow we can get them producing. And the main aim is to slowly but surely remove this. So we'll unpause all those once. He's almost done all that. He's going to get all this done. We're going to have this bit of expansion here. And what we're going to do is slowly build out some more stuff are going wrong. But as I said there, I really want to expand out here so I can actually build out more, probably more storage later on. Here's going to be, like I said, housing going down this way a little bit. I'm going to ignore that coal because I don't really need the coal. And one of the things I will do is probably expand out this way as well. And I'm going to build probably a coal furnace around here. And I'm going to have the smokery, which is going to produce the food. And I'm going to have quite a few fisheries. And it's probably mainly, I might just do the smokery up here and have several fisheries, smokery and the fuel thing. The coal thing. And like I said, eventually I'm going to get rid of this. This is just temporary. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And peace out till next time, where we'll continue our expansion into the new island and continue to grow our industry.